Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Painting with Whiskey and Women. I am Crysta. I am a furniture artist out of Garland, Texas. With me tonight is not Sue. It is Stacy. Stacy from Bless Your Heart Designs. And tonight we are going to be talking all things mandalas because Stacy is having a class which my husband and I have signed up for. I have done like this, just like a color and then put like a mandala stencil over it, and that's it. But she is actually hand painting, going to teach the whole class how to hand paint mandalas. And so she's here tonight to talk all things mandalas, and I haven't done mandalas yet. So I've got a skull that my friend Stacy gave me. Her right there, she did it. She gave me this skull a couple months ago, and it's been wrapped in plastic, and it's almost spooky season, so I'm giving them a base coat and maybe play with some of my super shifters. So Stacy, tell them about you, baby girl.
So I'm with Bless Your Heart Designs, and I generally do furniture. I learned so much from Crysta and watching her videos and just hanging out with her. So I generally do furniture restoration and painting and things like that. But as Crysta has mentioned on a previous show, I kind of had an oopsie and kind of pulled all the things in my knee and broke all the things in my knee. So I'm going to be doing smalls for a while. So back to my mandalas, for a while. So that's what I'm working on tonight, is trying to get my booths not looking so sparse. So they need some stuff. Some stuff. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing stuff.
And she's doing all sorts of littles. But let me show you. Stacy actually painted me one of her mandalas for my studio, and it's been up on my wall. Let me get his cheekbone here.
Y'all, I made the wall. I made her wall.
She made my wall.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm not bragging or anything, but
it's a flex. I can tell you that I love surrounding myself with stuff that other artists have done in my studio and my friends, and I enjoy that because it's like I'm in my place of love. It's my sanctuary. So all the little knickknacks and stuff you see around my studio are done by other artists. And so this is up on my wall, and Stacy did this. This is one of her mandalas that hangs in my studio. And so we get it up close. Y'all can see exactly how intricate all this stuff is.
Hey, Mama.
Yeah.
Someone named Milo and Picasso said, "I love you, Stacy."
Oh, Milo and Picasso. That's Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Anne is on YouTube saying, "Hey, ladies."
Anne's on YouTube. Hey, Anne.
Then Milo and Picasso said, "Chris is wearing my favorite top."
Yeah, Sue loves this top. I need to get her one and ship it to her.
Ma says hi.
Hey, Mom. Ma's watching over on YouTube as well.
Hey, Mom.
But see the metallics, how they glisten in that. So Shorty and I will both be taking Stacy's class. And we are going to be bringing some of the Miss Lillian's metallics with us for everybody that's in the class to play with as well, on top of everything that Stacy has.
So if y'all want to sign up for the class, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But if you want to sign up for the class, I'm going to be doing 3 different classes, the same class, but 3 different dates. You're definitely going to want to sign up for the one that Crysta and Shorty are in, because that's going to be the best one, just so you know.
Well, the only downfall to her class is that it's at noon and it's not BYOB, so we're going to be on pretty good.
Oh, yes, it is.
Huh?
Oh, yes, it is.
It's BYOB?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's on. Noon on a Saturday, painting with one of my girls and my husband. Oh, it's on.
I'll be here when y'all get home.
It is a BYOB there.
Is it really? I didn't know it was BYOB.
Yeah, because they've had other stuff there, and they've served, libations. So, I mean, why can't we if we're doing a class? When they do the art show and stuff out, they do their, I don't have anything good in here. It's just like fruit punch flavorings, not even fun stuff. But yeah, when they have the art show up at the market, they have libations.
Did you show off at the last one the piece of artwork that you did the last time I came over?
No. So I have to tell on Crysta just a little bit. It's over there, and I can't get to it because I'm in my little rolly thing.
On me?
Yeah. So when someone that Crysta knows and loves is having issues, she's the first person to say, "What do you need? What can I do for you? What do you need?" So I have been unable to walk for a month now and been on crutches, and it's just been, people have it way worse, but it's just been no fun. So Crysta wanted to fix that for me. So a couple weeks ago, she came over and brought me some Jesus chicken, otherwise known as Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
And she brought some of her color shifter things?
The super shifters.
Super shifters. That's what it is, the super shifters. So we made like a little sample board of the different colors and stuff, and she let me play with it a little bit. And I have purchased a print at a thrift store, and it kind of has, imagine with me, if you will. So it has the hills in the background. It has like a little lake scene, like a little pond, and then it has
it's
a
like
woman
a maiden in a boat going across this little pond.
So she's all, looking all glamorous, this lady in the boat or whatever, kind of glancing behind her. And so I thought I needed to add something. So I added Bigfoot in the background, kind of looking over her. And so I used some of the shifters so it kind of, when you walk past it, you kind of catch the glimpse of it. It was supposed to be Bigfoot, but what did we decide it looked like? Because I did a little gray around his muzzle.
It looked like Chewbacca.
He looked like an Ewok or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like an Ewok.
I'm like, so Crysta, it needs something up in the mountains. And I was like, how about like a flying saucer? And she goes, I don't know who came up with the idea, but it needed to be like, what do you call it? Like zooming something up, So I did a tiny little flying saucer in the background over the mountains. And then it's got a beam, and it's beaming up a cow. So, yeah, that'll be for sale in my booth pretty soon, because it's interesting, because when I got done, Crysta, I looked at it, and the lady's eyes, she's kind of looking at looking at you like this, but when she looks, you can see her eyeballs are almost like looking back behind her, like, he's back there, ain't he? So, yeah, that's that's what we did. I told her I have another one that it's a pond. It has ducks on it. And I'm thinking about putting Bigfoot in an inner tube. And he's kind of like just lounging in
Stacey.
the inner tube, floating along the river.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, for some reason, my phone decided to reboot.
What-oh?
So I'm waiting for my phone to reboot, and then I will jump back on Whiskey and Women. Let me see if I can get it back up real quick.
Yeah, don't leave me here to my own devices, that's for sure.
Well, while we're waiting for them, we'll get to comments. And
Okay, turn that down. All right, let me get you back in the camera. I have no idea why, but my phone just rebooted. Gotta love that.
So Amy says hello from California.
Oh, hey, Amy. Amy's in from California. Anne from Indiana says, love those, Stacy. Sue says hi to Amy.
And finally found us on Facebook.
And found us on Facebook. I can't read the other ones from here.
So Anne says, hi, Sue, miss you. In response, Sue said, hi, Anne, I miss you too. Dang it, AT&T, internet's trouble times 2 weeks. in response to Stacy's picture, she said that she saw and that was awesome and someone will buy it. And it said, hey, Austin, hi, Ian. And someone in the comments named Jaime Pereira.
Oh, who's that guy?
He said, I want to play.
He wants to play? Yeah, he
I
can't.
think we need to block him. He sounds a little sus.
I
We need to
know.
block
So sus.
him.
No, but Shorty and I, we've often, while we were dating, we would go and do the paint nights, down at the House of Blues and stuff.
Oh, they have that there?
Oh, yeah, they have. I don't know if they still do, but a couple of years ago they did.
Ooh.
And so Shorty and I enjoy taking classes together and painting. And I've been to a painters conference before, and Shorty went and took the same classes that I took. And as you know, Shorty paints as well. And so we enjoy this. So Shorty is looking forward to coming to Stacy's class and us having another date, I guess, day. Instead of, it won't be night, it'll be a date day. But that's one of the things that we are doing, is that we're going to go and socialize and take the class and hang out with Stacy and play with paint and just have a fun day with us. Austin has a game night every Saturday night with some people, so he's going to be he usually leaves about noon for his game night. So
Well, that was one time I'm going to be starting
So,
4 to 5.
he won't be joining us for, well, it's date night for me and Shorty. So I mean, it's not like we want our 22-year-old to go with us on date night, but we're gonna I might take another class. I might take the next week's class as well. I haven't decided yet. And also it depends upon what's going on with Shorty's schedule, because he's back and forth in and out of town. And so I'm gonna see what
Having some crazy hours lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, really crazy. Poor fella. Talked to him today, and he said he was having a bad day at work. And, he'd really love to have a steak on the grill. So I busted out the grill, and I made sirloin steak. I made bratwurst, boneless pork ribs. I made baked potatoes, and then I chopped up potatoes with red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, and red and white onions in packets, and all on the grill. And so he
By the way, Crysta, I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna have a bad day. I'm anticipating a bad day tomorrow, Crysta.
Are you?
Yeah, it could be terrible.
Do you have this stuff in the house, or do I need to stop by the store?
I'm teasing y'all. You gotta be careful around Crysta. You mention something, and she's gonna make it happen. Whatever it is, ever how crazy it is. If y'all saw the T-shirt she had a few weeks ago, that's her, 100%, 100%. That's a terrible idea.
What time?
What are we doing?
So Stacy actually bought
coming along.
Yeah, Stacy bought me that shirt for my birthday. It says that's a terrible idea.
So Crysta, this is how it's coming along. My lazy Susan. I don't know if y'all can see the detail there.
Yes, it looks good. Don't hurt your leg again.
I'm staying seated. So I have to tell you that my husband just now, so my injury was a month ago yesterday, I think. And today is the first day he's left me in the house all day. He's been working from home, then he was working half days, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, honey, you can go back to work. I'm fine, really. And we've been married for a while. So this is what he said. So I've been working half days, he said, because I know how you are. And if I leave you for 10 hours alone in the house, you're going to sit there, and long enough, you're going to say, I bet I could do that. If I move this and then do that, I could figure a way to do that. And I said, you know me too well. He's so right, because I've probably done a couple things today I shouldn't be doing. But
so what time do I need to be over there tomorrow so Chris can go to work and in some peace? And
he was just, I said, honey, really? I said, I'm not trying to be bad. He goes, no. He goes, I just, anybody would be that way, right? He was being so sweet.
Okay, so Austin's got comments. What's going on?
So in response to Jaime Barrera, Sue put, what is it you want to play?
Oh, don't encourage him,
Yeah.
Sue.
And it said, and it said, right. Then she also said, that's gorgeous, Stacy. And Kat, right, said, hey, sunshine.
Hey, Kat. So, Kat, we were talking things Mandala with Stacy. She's having a class not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And it'll be at the Cottonwood Market. And so Shorty and I are going to take her class. So she is talking mandalas tonight. Actually, she's just been talking trash since she got on. She ain't been talking mandalas. And,
see, you ain't gonna let me come on your show no more.
Poo. Like, you act like this is an official thing. Whiskey and Women has always been about the fun. The fun, the friends, the family. That's what Whiskey and Women is about.
I'd be on my best behavior tonight.
I know you have got so many people fooled. Everyone's like, oh, Stacy's so cute. She's so sweet. Oh, I just love her. She's adorable. And I'm like, yeah, she is, but.
Hey, can I show them what they get if they want to sign up for the class?
Absolutely.
Okay. So.
Okay, we're going to put just you up on the screen so they can see you better.
3 class dates coming up. So they are September 24th.
That's
from
the
12
class that Shorty and I will be in.
That's going to be the best one, right? October 15th. Again, it's a Saturday from 12 to 3. November 12th. So I am also, if anyone has a total of 5 people and they want to sign up, I will do a class, a private class for just their group if they want to do that. So that's an option. So let me show you what all you get. So with the basic kit, you've probably seen these little mandala stencils that you can use that just have, I don't know if you can see those really well. Hold on a second. I'll give you a background. There, can you see that better? So it just gives you, you would use like a chalk pencil or something like that to get your lines. And then you can do your hand drawing and your hand dotting on there. So you'll get a couple of these. You will get a little booklet in case I don't teach you everything you want to know. You'll get 3 of these pre-painted discs, a little stand so that you can display your lovely artwork. You will get, hold on.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. A little thing for all your paints, a little spongy sponge. And if you act now, you get a set of Ginsu knives. No, no Ginsu knives. If you're a sparkle person, I'm not really a sparkle person. It comes with these little sparkly things too. And then oodles and oodles of these other little stencils that you can use as a starting point. So just, I don't know how many there are. I would say there's probably at least 20 of these in there, maybe more. And there's more. Now then, if you've ever tried a new hobby, you're like, I really want to learn how to do something. You go to a class and then you have to go spend all this money to get all the stuff for the class. That's not the case here. You take the class, you get all the stuff. You're set. You're good. You got everything you need. Unless you want to go to the mothership, which is Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Then you get these little dotting rods. You get a whole bunch of these.
Now the dotting rods, they make different size circles and some do straight lines, and
so they're very similar to these. So it's just got a really chunky look to it. So if you're going to do large dotting, you would use one of these tools. That's a great question. Then I really like these. I actually have a set of these myself, the rounded ones. So each end is a different size. So it's rubbery, and then the ends are metallic. You can't go wrong when you dot on these because it's round. You can't really, It's not like you have to go straight up and down. You can go at any angle on these. So I have a set of those as well that I enjoy using. We'll say the best.
Oh, you're pulling stuff out of a bag. I just see you reaching down, and I'm like, where is she getting all this stuff from? It's like a magician's hat. It's like stuff just keeps coming out.
And so you get some tiny little brush sets for tiny little hands. You get your chalk pencil. You get the tiny dotting kits. If you've ever had your nails done and they do the little whatever designs on your toenails like this. So you get these dotting, and it has the little round balls on the end of that too. So you get a full set of those. And then my favorite are these. And these are like a silicone, whatever silicone. So they're squishy. I like the texture of those. And so you can get squishies. Yeah, so I think they generally use these with clay, but if you want lines, if you want dots, if you want whatever, if you want ovals, get that, plus a eraser, and the bag, and you'll get a set of paints, and you'll be able to refill them before you go. So I'll give you some little pots of paints. You don't use very much at all of these paints. I'll show you what consistency you want, what kind of paints you'll need. You'll get some paints, get all of that. And that's with the basic. You get all of that. Plus you get to hang out.
That's the basic?
Yeah. You get all that, plus you get to hang out with me for like 3 hours. So the first little bit of time we'll spend like teaching and showing and practicing. And then I'll have some graphs, like graph paper, so you can practice the designs and all that kind of good stuff. And then the last part of class, we're just going to paint and have fun. Then if you want to get the Premier package, which is what Crysta wants to get,
yep,
you get this bamboo charcuterie board, Lazy Susan. I think these are 14 inches, 13, whatever it is. So you get this, and then you get, I don't have an example of it because I left it at shop. It is a 15 by 15 inch silk screen mandala, and it is a stencil so that you, for those of us that maybe don't have all that artistic ability, it's a stencil that you can wipe on your paint and then pull it off and then use that as your base and then go and do all your dotting. And that, my friends, is what I've used with this. This is actually a silk screen, and then I'm coming back and adding all the color to it. So for the Premier class, you'll be in the same class with everybody else. You'll just get cooler stuff. You'll get all the regular stuff plus that. So that's my spiel. That's all the stuff you're going to get. Whoop, whoop.
So, yeah, because Shorty and I both signed up for the Biggin class.
And you don't have to paint the big piece in class, even if you purchase it, because I think some people are going to want to come in and practice on the smaller stuff, and then they'll go home and kind of do the bigger piece once they kind of feel more confident with their dotting and the way that they're doing things. And that's totally cool too.
So Cat Right says talking trash is fun too.
Yeah.
And said Stacy, no answer. Sue says Stacy's the best.
Yes, she is.
Kat says I see tools.
Yeah. So, like I said, I have done like a stencil of a mandala, but I've never hand like dotted it like Stacy's doing. And so I am really, really excited to be doing this. I think that it's gonna, I've actually thought to myself, if that silk screen that you're talking about that we're purchasing is that big, I can see it like doing a mandala piece of furniture, like having a design, like a big one on a piece of furniture.
That's one of the things I did, and I think Crysta saw this in person. If not, she saw it on a picture. I have been known to go through bulk trash and drive around and see something that needs to come home with me.
Not us.
So, one of my neighbors was throwing away a wakeboard that it wasn't in perfect condition. It kind of, it looked like it had some stress fractures or whatever. but it's kind of like a boogie board. It's smaller than a surfboard, but the similar shape. And I saw a mandala needed to be painted on that. So I did the same silk screen, and probably because I was taking my time, enjoying it, I did lots and lots of embellishments, and I did all these different watering, like colors of water, and I don't know, maybe 80 plus hours into it, because I was really taking my time with it. And then I put, so I put that on top and then sealed it. And then I put some hairpin legs on the bottom of it and made a coffee table out of it. So definitely large enough to do furniture.
You so crafty.
You know, I have my moments. Pshaw.
Pshaw.
Kat and Sue said that they wish they were closer. Then Ann asked a question.
What did Ann say?
Stacey, can we take the class online?
Good question, because I've had several people ask me that if this class will be offered online.
You know, let me do some figuring out. I will have to go up to the store where we're going to have it and see what the connection is back there. But if that's the case, I don't see any reason why not. Crysta, do you?
The only thing you'd have to do is get their shipping addresses and ship them their products, and in enough time for them to do a class. Or what you can do is that if you wanted to do a class separate from the Cottonwood, then what you could do is you could set it up. And if your connection's not that good, you're always welcome to come here, and I'll help you set up your class at my place. And you're welcome to do your class from here if you can get one done online.
That'd be super fun. What do you guys think about that? If I did a class, an online class with Crysta, she could be my teacher's pet, and we could do it at her place or my place. What do y'all think about that?
If you try to feed me a dog treat and pet my head, I swear to God, I'll bite you.
Oh, don't act like you don't love chew toys.
Okay, you painted me. You got me in a box there. Okay.
Sue said how therapeutic. I love this project.
Did you hear what Sue said?
Yes, it can be. When you're first, I'll be honest with you, when you're first starting to dot, especially if you've seen some of those YouTube and TikToks where the people are doing these beautiful dotting things, you can get irritated pretty quickly going, why? It's just a dot. Why does it look like that? Or it's just a swipe, or it's just a swish, or whatever. So I think taking the class will cut down on that frustration, because you'll know the right consistency. You'll have the right tools. And the paint consistency is really, really an important thing. And I was telling a lady the other day who said she was interested, but her hand shakes a little bit. And I said, when I'm doing really detailed stuff, it's okay to go ahead and make a bridge with your other hand and then dot it like that to kind of give yourself a little bit more stability. So once you kind of get the hang of it and know the consistency of the paint, it becomes a lot more fun and a lot less, let's wipe this down and start again.
Kat said Zoom class.
Kat said Zoom class.
Ooh.
And Ann said yes, Babu.
Ann said yes.
Here, Mama.
Oh, this is what, when I first got whiskey, I bought her this the day that we brought her home. Your bottle. And yeah, it is pretty worn out, but that is whiskey's favorite chewy toy.
I was handing that to you because Stacey said you like.
Oh, I know why you were handing it to me. We're gonna have a discussion when you get out of here. Yeah, I'm still in therapy from the last time Austin and Stacey got to connive together.
I'm just saying. Yeah, and just so y'all know, those of you who were there on that live, and we were talking about CROI, the Children's Rescue Outreach, and I appreciate that so much, y'all letting me do that to get some funds raised. They are coming along with building the structure for the trade school. So they don't have all the funds yet, but it's really coming along. And we had hoped to go out there this November, but it looks like it's going to be next year before we can go, because one of the lady that actually kind of heads it all up, and she's the lady who's from there and all that stuff. She had a kidney transplant. And so we're going to need to wait a little bit longer for her to be able to travel.
Gotcha.
Do you know, Crysta, when you have a kidney transplant, they don't take your old one out?
No, no.
Yeah. And if you have to have a second kidney transplant, they don't take it out either. So I had a friend that had 2 kidney transplants. He had 4 kidneys in his body. Only 2 of them worked, but still. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that's true.
And I thought I was the queen of useless knowledge. Thank you for that.
I'm just saying. Get me on here and I'll give you a cornucopia of useless information.
So Sue said it's now Crysta's Chewy bottle.
Yeah, it's now my Chewy bottle.
And Kat said crazy after the kidney stuff.
Yeah, after the kidney stuff, Kat said that was crazy.
Yeah. So I know what Boulder's chew toy is. Isn't it whiskey?
Whiskey is Baldur's chew toy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Until either whiskey's had enough.
Or unless Chula, when Chula has had enough of those two going at it. Chula's the mama, even though she's the smallest but she's the oldest. She will back Balder down. Like Balder's close to her.
She didn't put up with anything. I can't imagine her being anybody's chew toy.
No, she will back Balder down in a heartbeat. She does. She will back him down, put him in his place, and make him say sorry.
Hilarious that she's really the leader of the pack.
She is. She runs my husband. What are you talking about?
Oh, go ahead, tell us the truth. It ain't her, it's you.
No. Let her come home. My husband would be better off coming home with stripper glitter in his butt crack than smelling like another dog. This is Chula. Hi, Chula.
I can't breathe.
So
What? It's something I said?
Why would you have stripper glitter in your butt crack?
He would have an easier time coming in with stripper glitter in his butt crack than him coming home and smelling like another dog. Let him come home smelling like another dog, and she will tear his butt up.
I heard it. I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. I'm just leave me over here just thinking. That's all.
It's been like a month and a half.
I mean, she will not talk to him. Then what she'll do is she'll come over and she'll sit by me on the sofa and she'll curl up next to me, but facing him and be like, pet me. And so I'll pet her. And the whole time I'm petting her, she's staring at him like, this could be you. But no, you have to touch another dog. And it could go on for a good month. It has gone on for a good month before.
So Kat put Chula sweet. Then Anne put LMFAOROTF.
Anne's rolling on the floor laughing her butt up. But yeah, Chula definitely runs the house.
Mm-hmm. I put Chula back before she starts freaking.
Yeah.
Hey, Sue, are you do you have interwebs yet?
Sue does not have interwebs yet.
Girl.
Sue's internet has been down for 2 weeks now. And she's finally got it. They finally just said, because they're like, oh, we're going to send you a password reset in the mail. And that was 2 weeks ago.
In the mail. What?
Yeah. And they sent her a new router, which didn't fix it. So finally today, they said, well, maybe we need to send out a technician. And which she said from the very beginning, she needed a technician. And so they said that tomorrow between like 2 and 6 or something, that a technician will come out. So finally, after 2 weeks of being without internet at her house, she's finally going to get a technician to come out.
Well, if not, we're just going to have to run a line in a tin can and see if we can just stretch it from here to there so we can get her reconnected. Good grief, Charlie Brown.
I know it's really been frustrating her, and I feel bad for her because, you know, she's like a lot of us. She's got the internet TV like we do. We don't have cable anymore. We do, Wi-Fi is hooked up to our smart TV. We've got like HBO Max and Netflix, and Amazon Prime, and that's what we watch. We don't have regular cable anymore.
Lose her mind sitting there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so, and if you saw when I was out there on our 2 trips out there this year, you see, you've seen where she lives. She lives in, you know, in a holler in between, you know, 2 mountains. And so even her cell phone.
Is that what a holler is?
Is that, yeah, it's the little hollow in between 2 mountains.
Now I know.
See, you teach me, I teach you.
That makes sense. I mean, well, I grew up in a small town, and there wasn't anything to do out there. So you just drive around out in the woods and, you know, just do stupid stuff. I never tipped a cow, but I may have done other stupid stuff, you know, stuffing mailboxes and whatever else. But we had a place out there called Hickey Holler, and Hickey Hollow was the place that you would go. Yeah. So now I know what a holler is.
Is that where the teenagers went to go watch the submarine races?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think it was very near this old bridge that had, you know, those bridges that they're wooden bridges, and then they have the slats that go this way, and then like a runner, and you have to stay on the runners.
Uh-huh.
So we have like those wooden bridges like that. And what you do as a stupid teenager is you get at the top of the hill, and then you shut your lights off, and then you pop it in a neutral and try to hit the bridge in the right area so that it stays on the, you know, as I'm saying that, it probably was not. Yeah. I hope my mom never sees this, because I'll get big trouble for that. Is there a statute of limitations on stupid stuff that you do when you're an adult? Once you're an adult, you don't have to.
Once you're an adult, you can sit down and tell your parents it really was you that drank the bottle of vodka and filled it up with water.
Okay.
You know, at that point, I think you're, you know, what are they going to do? Ground you?
I don't know. They might.
Stacy's like, my mom might.
I don't know. My mom was I don't know about you, but my mom was a spanker. So, I mean, she's 82, but I bet she could get somebody to hold me down. She might whoop me for it.
She might whoop me for it.
She might. But I was one of those kids. I was a little bit of a snot. I know that's hard for you to believe, but I figured if you know you're getting a whooping,
you might as well do it right and earn it.
No, I'm just saying, if you know you're getting a whooping, I don't understand kids that stand there for it. Like if mama says, come here, you're about to get a whooping, that means don't go there. And if she catches you, mom would grab me by one arm and start whipping and have to chase me, because why would someone stand still while you're getting whipped?
Shorty calls that being raised rodeo style. Because what you do is, you know, your parent would grab you by one hand and whoop you with the other one, and then you would be like this, and, you know, trying to get away from being whooped.
Yes.
Yeah, that's called that's being raised rodeo style.
Then that was me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's being raised rodeo style.
Because to me, it just doesn't sound right to say, hey, I'm going to whip you. And you just like, well, let me just stand right there for that. Right? I mean, I'm already going to get whipping. Why would I stand there?
Right.
Make a run for it.
Okay, so Stacy, once we get off of here, I would like for you to go into the comments and put in the contact info if you are local to the DFW area. If you put the address and the phone number they need to call to sign up for the class, link for the classes, whatever your post was, so people know where to find you for the class. Shorty and I will be there to do her 24th class with Stacy. And I'm just making very clear, I am not a teacher in this. I am a participant. I am a student, and I am there to learn by the great and powerful Stacy. And I am there to just have fun that day. But Shorty and I will be taking the class that day. We're also going to be bringing some metallics for everybody in the class to play with. And so I asked Stacy when she told me about the class, and I said, well, is it BYOP? Bring your own paint? And she said, yes, it was, because every time I look at these mandalas, I see metallics, because when she made, I'm going to show you this one more time that she made for me in my studio, and it's got some metallics in it, and it's gorgeous. And so I asked her if she had metallics, and she said no, it's just the basic paints. And I said, can I bring metallics? And she said yes. So I'm going to be bringing metallics, and I am just not going to guarantee anything about my husband's behavior or attitude or anything else. You're just going to have to see what you get.
So Milo Picasso said that it was dangerous driving through the fields of Virginia with the headlights off.
Oh yeah.
And then Anne said because they don't get whoopins anymore.
Yeah, they don't get Ann said they don't get whoopins no more, so they don't know what being raised rodeo style is like.
Well, I think that might be part of the problem sometimes.
And yelled a question.
Okay, question. Ann's got question. What's your Ann? Put in your question. So once we get off here, Stacey, we're getting ready to wrap up for the night. How long have we been going?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. So Stacey has somewhere else she needs to be here. She volunteers, and her volunteer duty was tonight, and so luckily somebody was helping her out, and so I promised her I would give her enough time to get out of the house before 7 our time, so she can fulfill her volunteer duty.
Stacey, you ready for the question?
Oh, is it for me?
Yep.
Oh,
How
have
long
mercy.
does it take to do one like yours tonight?
Well, the nice thing, that's a great question. Who asked that question?
Ann.
And good question.
So,
Sue, when you do a silk screen like this, because it looks so pretty just as is, I did a vintage suitcase just in the base of it. You can leave it just like that. If you wanted to come back and maybe do just one color on top of it, you could do it, just pick and choose where you want to add your color. So it takes as long as you want it to take, if that makes sense. If you're just dotting and you can't stop yourself, then you can put as many as 80 hours into it. If you're like me, you're just like, it needs more dots. So it takes as long as you want it to take. Good question.
Well, that's good to know, though. That was a really good question.
You get a for question, man.
And so let me know if there's an online class, please.
Okay, so Ann and Kat are both asking for an online class.
Okay.
So definitely go in, put in your information. If you do want to do this, and something that we can put together is an online class where we can ship you the materials, and I'll try to help Stacey set up an online class. Then send Stacey a message. It's Stacey, and Stacey's going to put a comment in with her info, so you can message her directly. Just give her a little bit to get that up once she gets off of here. And remember, will you do that before you go to your volunteer? I don't want to tell people you.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that right away and let them, because I have a link that'll just take them right to my website, and I have a landing page on there that has all the details on the class.
Okay.
And then if they want to comment underneath that, comment to me that, hey, I want to take the online class, I want to take the online class, I'll kind of get an idea, and that'll let me know if I've got 2 or 3 people interested, it would be worth it to do something like that.
Okay, and we just have to figure out kind of what shipping is on the box of materials.
Yeah, and how I would go about doing that, because I'm thinking of just having, instead of me sending it from here, just having, because I'm ordering things from various vendors, just having it drop shipped just to them.
Gotcha. What we could do, I can set you up a private group, or I can set up a video that you have to have the passcode to get in. So, I can do that on Facebook, or we can set you up a Zoom, or we can talk about that later. We ain't got to figure it all out tonight.
Yes, the kit that I ordered, and the pots that the paint go in, and the boards, those all come online, and I can get them through Amazon, so there wouldn't be a charge for shipping. So
Gotcha.
It would be a good deal. But the other stuff that I order, like the huge mandala and stuff like that, so if you want the premier package, there would be some shipping on that. And there was something else I ordered too that I had to pay for shipping. So it won't be that much.
Okay. So tell them what you're about, girl, and we'll wrap it up so you can get up your post, and then you can also get to your volunteer that you're doing tonight.
I am about hanging out with my friend Crysta. That's what I'm about. Other than that, my name is Stacey. I'm with Bless Your Heart Designs. Thank you so much for letting me come and have some fun with you tonight. Sue, we hope your interwebs are fixed so you can be back on with her. But anytime I get to hang out with my friend Crysta is a good time. Bless Your Heart Designs have 2 booths over at Cottonwood Market, which is in Richardson, Texas. It is at 101 South Coit Road, Suite 200, I think, and that's in Richardson. And I also have a small workshop there. Once I'm up and able to walk on this leg again, I'll be doing restored furniture and painted furniture. But for now, I'll be doing smalls. So that's what I'm doing.
And so I put a couple of the Tanglewood Sue shifters on my skull.
Ooh, cool.
And
What's
so,
that?
yeah. So I haven't done a lot because I think I'm like, actually I ordered Duro Shield, which is the tough top coat by Miss Lillian's, because since this is going in my kitchen, I want to put Duro Shield on it before I put it in the kitchen. And also the piece that I did for Shorty for his office, I don't want it out of here until I have, I mean, even though I did top coat it, I want to Duro Shield it before it goes in his office at the trucking company. So I'm waiting for, I placed an order yesterday. It shipped this morning and I got a bing. It's supposed to be here Thursday by noon.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, before you go, do you have that shifter, the one that I tried that's like in the bottle, it's hot pink, but then when you put it on, it's not pink?
Hemlock?
Yeah, show them that. Y'all, this is like magic. Like I'm looking at it and it's hot pink. You put it on something, it's not pink anymore. I don't know how that works. Watch this. Watch.
All right, let me see if I can get,
because this is the coolest thing. It's like a magic trick.
No, don't do that. Okay. What she's saying is that it looks pink in here. Let's see.
No, it is pink. It doesn't look pink. It is pink.
Well, it looks pink, but when you put it on, it's not pink. I'm just trying to get you guys down close enough to you where y'all can actually see.
Okay, y'all watch. Y'all watch. This is cool.
Okay, see, it's pink. I went straight. Look, straight in the pot. It's pink, right? And it goes on, and now it looks blue.
What kind of magic is that?
Let me see if I can get it, and then I'll hold it up so you guys can see.
Is it made out of unicorns or something?
Yeah, something like that. But see how it's purpley and blue, and
there's no pink in that.
So, but on the Miss Lillian's page, if you're looking to purchase the shifters, beside each name is a description of the colors that it shifts to. So don't take the picture of like this being pink, that it's going to be pink. You need to read the description beside it that says, blue, purple shift, or green, pink, teal, or purple, blue, orange, or whatever it is. So, but yes, when I went over a week or so ago with Stacy, she's like, is this witchcraft? What is this? It's pink, but it's not pink anymore. Because she made a board like
some sort of nothing. And you verified that I can't actually paint a person with that, correct?
Yeah, I cannot paint no, Stacy.
Because I wanted to.
No.
No. Bad painter. Man. Just a little bit.
So what time do you want to play tomorrow? I'll come over and play with you tomorrow. I may not cook you dinner on the grill, but I'll come over and keep you company a little bit tomorrow. I know you're going stir crazy.
Girl, I am.
How about this? You call me tomorrow because I know you had physical therapy today. You call me.
I don't know what I have tomorrow. I have something tomorrow, but let me look. I'll look when I'm not like using my phone for video stuff.
Yeah, but figure out what it is. Figure out what's a good time. Let me know. And if you need me to, I will come over and be your comic relief for a little bit. So, maybe you don't drive Chris crazy when he comes home.
Yeah, that's true. He did leave me out by myself all day today. I did not hurt myself.
By the grace of God, you didn't hurt yourself.
I know. There were some moments though.
I'm aware. So, all right, my loves, we are going to cut it for tonight. That way Stacey can get her post up. Stacey can go do her volunteer. And we will see you guys. And again, we will look into the online class. Please reach out to Stacey if you are interested so we know who to let know. And then not this Saturday, but next Saturday, Shorty and I will be doing the Mandala class. And then the next Whiskey and Women, I will tell you guys all about it. All right. So much love, you guys. Bye, my loves.